Okay, so to continue, just going over simple kanjis with tricky compounds. So these kanjis you should probably know. Maybe the right one's a little tricky, but the left one is money. It's usually read kane or kin, and the right one is, I believe it's strength or force. Go-in. It's read go. Here it's read. This is read kongo. So I guess there's a few cases where this is read kon. That can be pretty tricky. And the meaning, I guess, is kinzoku no naka de saimo katai mono. So it's pretty. It means a pretty strong thing, I guess. Pretty sturdy thing. Yeah. I actually, I don't know where I've seen this, but they have this saying as well. It looks like I put this in here. So this is Kongo yoku mo aru. I'm not sure. Oh no, this is a different one. Kongo gaki. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of uses of this one. So this one, although I'm not sure where I've seen it, I would like to be prepared for this if it came up in the test. This is read Kongo. Okay. This one is read, what is this? The left one is good fortune, read fuku, or ho. I'm not sure which one this is. The right one's oto, or ne. What is this? Fukuin. Okay, fukuin. This one's really... yeah, I don't usually see this read as in, so that's what's tricky about this. It's usually read on, right, for ongaku. But fukuin is yorokobi o tsudaeru shirase. Yori tadori. I think this is read tadori. Fukuin o motarasu. Okay, so I guess to share good news or something like this. It makes sense. The sound of good luck. Yeah. This one's maybe not so tricky meaning wise, but just pronunciation's tricky. But if you get in your head that this is read in sometimes, or just maybe in this case, I don't know any others. Actually here I have the definition for on, and they list, this is from the Google Dictionary, they list the cases where it's read in. Oh, this is interesting. Chi in. Some of these might not be used so much, I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. I've seen this one before for sure. I think this is read Honet, or Honno. I think this is read Honet. Yeah, this is read Honet. Honet is like the real motive. Maybe almost like showman. And yeah, there's a few use cases. Honne ga deru. Honne o haku. Okay, so yeah, like a truth, the real motive comes out or something. Yeah, it's not so tricky, but this is read sometimes ne as well. So there's a lot of readings for oto. Okay, and this one is, I want to say hirushoku, but that's not right. The normal reading is hiru. That's probably the kunyomi. I don't know what the onyomi actually is. Maybe that's what the problem is. This is shoku. Here we have chushoku. Okay, so this is chu. That's not so hard because naka, the kanji that's to use middle, is also pronounced chu, and hiru, the afternoon, is in the middle. So this is chushoku. Now this one here, yeah, I know this one. When you play like a video game and it has a surgical department, this one pops up. This is, for the longest time I read it as you might think. This is often read Gai. This is often read Ka for science, and this Gai for Soto, for outside. So together I thought it was Gaika, but it's actually Geka. Geka, like this. And it just means, yeah, surgical department, I guess. They have an example. This is a definition. Well, I guess I didn't have an example. Gaika wa senmon to suru ishi. Okay, yeah. So that doesn't help us with the meaning so much, but I can specialize in surgery or something. Okay. So let's go a little bit more, because this is just the first day, and I'm gonna have to go back over these a few times. This is pronounced fute for, what is this? Like style or something? Fute. Okay, I don't know what this means. 自分や職業を伺わせるような外見上の様子みんなり風体 Okay. Actually, I didn't understand that definition so well, but maybe it's related to appearance. I think it's basically appearance. Yeah, sorry, sometimes I don't get the meaning, but usually I will look everything up. Ayashi fute no toko. So it sounds like it's appearance, right? And I guess, yeah. Yeah. So this one, I'm gonna guess this is dosa for operations or something. Dosa. Yeah. That looks right. Sometimes this is read sa, like in, it's usually read saku for like sakusen, but sometimes it's read sa. For example, sagyo. Sagyo. Here I have the definition for saku, or tsukuru. And in these cases it's read sa, and here's sagyo. Saho. Sayo. But this one I've seen before, and also sagyo, so don't forget those. What is this? This is often read to. I'd be surprised if it's anything else. And this one here is read se or san. It's hard to say. So maybe this is to-san. But it's also read sai or zai sometimes. This is tozai. Yeah, this is maybe important for like reading subway names, right? There's probably a tozai sen somewhere. Maybe in Osaka, I think. And also you'll see this read as sai in Kansai, right? So it's not so out there. Tozai. Okay. And here's a little note. Kansai mo sai. Okay, this one you see a lot of news. This is gappe. This right side is hei. That's normal. But this one is often read go. The kunyomi verb is ao, but in this case it's read gatsu. So gappe. This is like getting people. This is not getting people together. This is getting like companies together, like merging companies. Maybe this is, yeah, like a merger. And they have examples. Nisha ga gappe suru. I think this is read nisha. That'd be nice, at least. Yeah. This is gappe, and it means to merge. I believe this is eshaku for bao. You know, like the when you meet somebody. Yeah, so it's eshaku. Sometimes kanjis that look like this are read e. They're usually read kai. There's a couple other, like the kanji for picture. Sorry, that's read e. And through that you can see why this might be read e sometimes as well, even though it's normally read kai. This is another ao verb. And here, this right side's normally read shaku, so there's nothing special there. Yeah. But, yeah, it's aisatsu. So the next one, I put this one in here because it always gets me. This can be read oji-san, if there's a san after it, or oji for, you know, grandfather. But sometimes it's also read sofu, and that's tricky. Sofu. Like this. And I'm not exactly sure when, you know, what, I can't be 100% sure when to use which, but I think it's more formal. If you're talking to somebody else, then you might say sofu. So here's example. うちの祖父は知り合いなんですか? So, say asking someone else, a stranger, if they know. Maybe they said something like about my grandfather, and I ask him, oh, so you know my grandfather? This is あのじいさんは名人だ. Okay, so this is much more casual, and maybe in that case it's used as ji. I'm not sure, but it's just good to know this is read sof sometimes. The chichi kanji can be read fu. Okay. So what is this? Yes. This is ganso. The right side so, that's normal. Usually you get gen for this, right? Like genki. And this so, I think this is the same so as ancestors, so sen. I'm not actually sure. I'm pretty I would guess. And we can actually check, because I'm a little curious now. Yes, it's the same kanji for ancestors, for Sosen. And here it's ganso, which means originator, like the inventor. Yep. Nitoryu no ganso. I think they're talking about Musashi. And yeah, so this one's tricky, right? So often read gen, but in a few cases, actually quite a bit, it's read gan. Yeah, and you'll see some of them more often. Ganso I've definitely seen and heard. Okay, so that's all we have for now. I have to cut